1984, there was a hijacking. So I rang up my mother actually to tell her, look, I can't come, there's a hijacking. And then I discovered my father was on the flight. To be fair, I haven't seen the film, so I don't want to comment. But I'll tell you something interesting, which you may remember. In 1984, there was a hijacking. I was a very young officer. I was part of the team which was dealing with it. And midway through the hijacking, I realized, not midway, about 3-4 hours, those were the days you didn't have cell phones and all that. So, and I had a small, my son was a few months old. My wife used to work, so it was my day to go back home and feed my son at lunch. Okay. So I rang up my mother actually to tell her, look, I can't come, there's a hijacking. And then I discovered my father was on the flight. Okay. And the flight ended up in Dubai. It's a long story. But fortunately nobody got killed, but it could have ended up wrongly. So I know what, and it was interesting because on the one hand, I was part of the team which was working on the hijacking. On the other hand, I was part of the family members who were pressing the government on the hijacking. So actually, I had that very unique window into the, on both sides in that sense of the problem. So I do understand, often these are situations, and look, in movies, movie guys don't make the government look good, then nobody look at the movie. The hero is supposed to look good, not you. So I think we've got to accept that as par for the course.